Hi children, today we will move to the exercises of lesson 5, a tiger in the store. Okay, take the page number 53. Listen to your teacher read out scene 1 of the play. Choose different characters and read out the play in groups of 5. After reading this section, answer these questions in class. So we have to only read the scene 1 and answer these questions. You need not to write in the copy. Okay. So first one, which animals are mentioned in the play? Which animals are mentioned in the play? A dog, a cat and a tiger are mentioned in the play. Then next one, why did Rega think a cat had got into the storeroom? Why did Rega think a cat had got into the storeroom? Rega thought a cat must have got into the storeroom because Rohit told her that he had a noise. She knew that their mother had made some kheer and left it in the storeroom. So she assumed a cat had got into steal it. Okay. Next one. Why did the family think there was a tiger in the storeroom? Why did the family think that there was a tiger in the storeroom? The family thought that a tiger had got in the storeroom because one of the neighbor told them that a tiger escaped from a circus. Okay, so these are the answers, but we no need to write in the copy, only just to familiar with these answers. Okay, now see the exercise B. Listen to your teacher read out scene 2. Read this section by yourself once more and act it out in your groups of 10. So you can act at home and practice it. Okay, this is a drama, so you can act and practice there. Will you do? Okay, now let's see the exercise C. Answer these questions, then complete the table. So first we have to answer these questions. Who started the story about something getting into the storeroom? Who started the story? Yes, Rohit started the story about something getting into the storeroom. Isn't it? Why he had made like that one story? To make everyone believe that it was someone other than him who had eaten the kheer. That he did not eat the kheer, someone else had eaten the kheer. So that he made such a drama. Okay, next one. Who first said that a cat had got into the storeroom? Who said that a cat had got into the room? Yes, Rekha. Because already Rohit said to Rekha, there was a cat. So Rekha first said that a cat had got into the storeroom. Next one. Who first said that a dog had got into the room? Who said that a dog? Dadi. Dadi first said that a dog had got into the storeroom. Then next question, who suggested that it could be a mad dog? Who said that? Yes, Dada. Dada suggested that it could be a mad dog. Who was sure that a tiger had got in? Who was sure that? Yes, the neighbor first wondered if it could be a tiger which had got in, but Dadi was the first to speak as though she was sure it was a tiger. Who was sure that a tiger had got in? Dadi was the first to speak us through, she was sure it was a tiger. Okay, next one. Who ended it? How did it end? Who ended this story? Rekha ended it by making everyone how to realize that it was Rohit who had eaten the kheer. Rekha itself found out that the Rohit had eaten the kheer. Understood? Is it clear to you? Now see that box. We have to complete this box now. A cat. What could have got in? A cat got in. Why? To eat the kheer. Who thought of it? Rekha. Who thought of it? Rekha. So write Rekha. Next one, here it is dash and someone left the door open. Dadi. What is Dadi said? It must be a dog. Next one, it had escaped from the zoo. Who escaped from the zoo? Tiger. A tiger. Who said this one? A neighbor. Okay. So write there neighbor. 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 Okay. Is it clear? See the exercise D. Read these lines from the play and answer the questions that follow. So first sentence, it must be that grey tomcat. It must be that grey tomcat. Who said these words and which two people were they addressed to? Who said these words? Amma spoke these words. Which two people were that? They were addressed to Rekha and Rohit. Okay. Next one. What did the speaker think that the grey tomcat may have done? Why did the speaker thought they like that? The speaker thought that the tomcat might have to eaten the kheer. Why was the speaker upset about what the grey tomcat may have done? The speaker was upset because Papa had invited his boss for dinner and the kheer was supposed to serve as a sweet dish. Now that the tomcat might have eaten all the kheer, there won't be any sweet dish. Look at the question number 2. I came to tell you that a tiger has escaped from a circus. I came to tell you that a tiger has escaped from the circus. A tiger सर्कस में से छूट गया था. और किसने बोला? Who said these words? The neighbor said these words. What effect did the speaker's words have on the family? Do you think that they did not care, or did they assume that the escaped tiger was in their storeroom? Yes, they assumed the escaped tiger was in the storeroom, isn't it? What did Amma think the tiger was doing in her storeroom? Amma thought that the tiger might be eating her lovely kheer. Exercise E. Think and answer. Why was Rekha happy that there was a tiger in the storeroom? Rekha was happy when he said that there was a tiger. Why? Because she thought that if it is a tiger, there will be a written about in the newspaper and that would make them famous. Rekha was happy that there was a tiger in the storeroom because she thought that they would be written about in the newspaper and that would make them famous. What did the girl, boy and a man think they had heard? What did they actually hear? What did the girl, boy and man think that they had heard? What did they hear? They heard a pouring noise. But actually it was a rustling of the pages that left by Rohit, isn't it? Next one. Who do you think was the most sensible person in the play? Who do you think was the most sensible person in the play? Who is the most sensible person? Yes, Papa. I think the most sensible person in the play was Papa. Look at the exercise F. Rohit looked uncertain. Uncertain is the opposite of certain, isn't it? Certain opposite is uncertain. So certain का आगे un लगाए तो इधर हमको opposite मिल गया. And add un or dis before these words to get their opposites. In the same way, we have to add un or dis to get the opposite of these words. So some words are given here. We have to write the opposite of it. Okay, first one, tidy, untidy. Afraid, unafraid. Afraid, unafraid. So write UNFRAID, unafraid. Next one, appear. Yes, disappear. This, and we have to write appear spelling. Okay, true, untrue. True, untrue. Sure, unsure. Lock, unlock. Dress, undress. Obey, disobey. Agree, disagree. Honest, dishonest. Do, undo. Please, displease. Okay. Exercise 3. Read these sentences. Amma made dessert. Rekha was doing her homework. So fill in the blanks with the make or do. Complete these common phrases. So this is a phrase, not a complete sentence. So we have to add this make or do as a verb, and a suitable verb we have to add here and make a phrase, not a complete sentence. Okay. So make a bed. In the same way, what do we write here? Dash dishes. Do the dishes. Next one, dash some noise. What do we do? Yes, make some noise. Dash some exercise. Exercise we have to do. Do some exercises. Dash your job. Job also we have to do. Do your job. Dash a cup of tea. Make a cup of tea. Exercise H. Complete these words using WIE or EA. N dash dash D. How to write? Need. NWD. Need. Then P dash CE. Peace. PIECE. Then mischief. What is spelling of mischief? MISCHIEF. The next one, speak. 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 The next one, S-DS. Seeds. Very good. Next one, reading. READING. Next one, L-N. Lean. 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 Next one, TH. Thief. 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 Here, yes, sleeping. Okay, clear? Let us have a grammar fun. First one, sometimes it is we have learned about the tenses in the previous lesson. So here also is telling about some tenses only. Okay, here simple present tense. Sometimes we talk about something that happens every day or often, or something that is a fact or generally true. So when we talk about something is happening every day, often, or something that is a fact or true means we have to use a simple present tense. As we have learned commonly, the sun rises in the east. Yes or no? So in the same way, we can say we go to school by bus. It's every day happening, isn't it? Rohit loves kheer. So it is a true. Rekha and Rohit are brother and sister. That is also one of the true. When we talk about something that is happening just now, we use is, am, are, and an ing word. Okay, if something happening now, continuously it is going on, happening means we use a continuous tense. Yes or no? So we have to use a helping verb is, am, are, and we have to use ing with the verb. Eat means eating, sleep means sleeping, doing, dancing. Yes or no? So that is continuous tense. A tiger is eating Amma's kheer. A tiger is eating Amma's kheer. So it is going on happening. So it is written tiger is eating Amma's kheer. People are standing outside the storeroom. They are standing still. They are standing there. A boy is dashing across the stage. Okay, these are the things are happening. Dashing, standing, eating means it is continuously going on. So it is continuous tense. Next one, sometimes we talk about things that have already happened. If it is already something happened means we are using past tense. Yes or no? A boy dashed across the stage. A boy dashed. So here it is the verb dashed. This already happened. So here it is used dash. Dash past tense dashed. A boy dashed across the stage. People stood in a line on the stage. Stood. Stood is the past form of the stand. So stand is the present tense. So here it is past tense stood used. Okay, clear? Here it is present and here it is continuous and here it is past tense. Did you understand? So exercise I, look at the exercise I. This sentence tell you what the characters are doing at a particular time. And change the sentence as shown. As given the example, we have to change the sentence. Okay. In the first sentence, we can see what is the character is doing. He points to the left. It is a present tense. Simple present tense. He points to the left. So we have to change into the continuous tense. He is pointing to the left. It is a continuous tense. Grandmother walks in. So here also present tense, symbol present tense. So we have to change into the continuous tense. Grandmother walks in. How to write? Grandmother is walking in. So write here grandmother is walking in. Okay. Question number 3. They stare at the storeroom. They stare at the storeroom. They is a plural. So we have to use a helping verb are. They are, and stare is the verb. So we have to add here ing, stare, staring. We have to remove the E and add their ing. Staring at the storeroom. Storeroom. Okay. Next one. The neighbor sleeps away. The neighbor is a singular. So we have to add their helping verb is. The neighbor is sleeps will change into sleeping. Sleeping. Sleeping away. Next one. Papa enters the room. Papa is a singular. So we have to write here. Papa is. Enters will change into entering. Entering the room. Next one. Amma runs towards him. Amma is a singular. So we have to add there is. Amma is. Runs will change into running. Continuous tense ing. Running towards him. Is it clear? Did you understand? First we have to look at the subject and we have to add there. If it is singular means we have to add there is and with the verb we have to add ing and write the sentence. Clear? Now look at the exercise J. Later, if you want to tell someone what happened, how would you change the sentence? Do as a short. So here it is a present tense is given and we have to change into the past tense. Okay, so that we have to write the past form of the verb. Here, first one, he points to the left. He points to the left. Points is the verb. He is the subject and points is the verb. Okay, so points past tense pointed. He pointed to the left. Okay, in the same way, grandmother walks in. Grandmother is the subject and walks is the verb. What is the past tense of walks? Walked. So we have to write grandmother walked in. WALKED walked in. They stare at the storeroom. They is the subject and stare is the verb. And what is the past tense of stare? Stared. So right here, they stared at the storeroom. At the storeroom. Okay, next one. The neighbor sleeps away, which is a subject. The neighbor is the subject. And which is the verb? Sleeps. What is the past tense of sleep? Slept. So, right here, the neighbor slept away. SLIPPED. Away. Slept away. Okay. Next one. Papa enters the room. Papa is the subject and enters is the verb. Enter past tense. Entered. So right here, Papa entered the room. The room. Next one. Amma runs towards him. Amma is the subject and runs is the past tense. Runs is the verb. Then what is this past tense of runs? Run. Isn't it? So write ran. Amma ran towards him. Okay, clear? Okay, children, do and practice it at home and learn very well and prepare for the test. Thank you.